the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Senior Urban Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Master Sergeant Wayne Tokars, your narrator for today's ceremony. The men and women of the 375th Logistics Readiness Squadron are here to recognize First Lieutenant Semaan on the occasion of his promotion to Captain. The presiding official for today's ceremony is the commander of the 375th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Baker. Today we'd like to welcome a few special guests. The Deputy Commander, 375th Mission Support Group, Lieutenant Colonel Beth Graberitz. The Commander, 375th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Baker. The Superintendent of the 375th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Senior Master Sergeant Andre Tompkins. At this time, we'd also like to welcome our other military and civilian guests. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Colonel Baker.
Yeah, so we're all gathered here because Vince is going to put on captain. We're quite excited about that. He's been here since 2009. I'm not going to make this into a farewell speech because he's actually leaving next month as well. So we're going to have a separate farewell for him. But just so folks know, he will be leaving us next year, going to a great new location there, McGuire Air Force Base. A little bit different ops tempo from here, but it's still going to be great to kind of leave Scott. I mean, he's had a good time here at Scott, I'm sure, but kind of spreading his wings as a new captain and doing some cool stuff there with Air Mobility Operations Squadron. So that's going to be really, really cool. So for folks who can't make it to his farewell, that's where he's going, and then hopefully all of you can make it because it's going to be a good time. Wishing Vince all the best. But Vince has worked very, very hard to get to this point. Like I said, been here since 2009, so he's gotten to know Scott Air Force Base very, very well, and particularly this squadron. I think he's pretty much worked with every single work center over the last 4 years. And so he's touched a lot of folks in the squadron. And of course, with the cyclical nature of the Air Force, every 6 months you got a third of the folks are new, it seems like. So he's seen a lot of folks come and go, and it's gonna be his turn to go here shortly. But Vince, very excited to be here today doing this promotion ceremony and giving you those well-deserved captain's bars. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and publish the order.
Please stand for the reading of the promotion order. Attention to orders. The President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of First Lieutenant Robert Vincent Semaan. In view of these special qualities and his demonstrated potential to serve in the next higher grade, First Lieutenant Semaan is promoted to the grade of Captain, United States Air Force, effective 1 January 2014, by order of the Secretary of the Air Force. Please be seated. Mr. Jeff Perez and Mr. Andrew Zipko, please come forward to put on his new rank.
There you go. Oh, here we go.
Ready? Never done pregnant? No.
There we go. They're not equal signs.
That's yours. Do they go there? They go there. They go there.
Yeah, right.
All right. You didn't go close.
It can be close. Doesn't
You really push down hard.
Yeah. Well, he hit it with his fist. It helps.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Diaz and Mr. Diaz. Please stand as Lieutenant Colonel Baker will administer the oath of office to Captain Semaan.
Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Robert Vincent Semaan,
Having been appointed a captain
having been appointed a captain
in the United States Air Force,
in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will take this obligation freely
that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which I am about to enter.
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Awesome. Way to go.
Please be seated. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Captain R. Vincent Semaan.
Well, thank you all for coming out. It's been a long, bittersweet 4 years. I've pretty much worked with all of you here in one way or another. Andy, thank you for coming out. Jeff, thank you as well. Everybody that came out today, I do appreciate it. You're here for a reason. You're here because without you, I couldn't have been Don Captain. This isn't something you do by yourself, and it's beyond my wildest dreams that I even made it this far. 10 years ago, showing up to Marine Corps boot camp, never thought I'd make it here today. This is definitely a dream come true and a blessing. So thank you very much. There's cake, there's milk. For those that are not for lactose, there's also lactose-free and almond milk. And trust me, it goes better with cake. It's been an ongoing tradition we've done here for a little while. So thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come forward and congratulate Captain Semaan and join us for refreshments. Thank you for attending.